Hi guys, this is stock control program developed using C#. So let me show you guys how it works. All of these components here are from a database that I embedded into Access, and I just added database onto C#. But one thing that I've done is I've added search facility, so I'm searching with stock, reorder, and maximum, so maximum stock level. So if I click on this, supposing I select reorder, I can always search how many items we have in there. Let's see if we have any. We have nothing in there. Let's go for maybe 20. We may have something. Yep, of course we do have something of 20 in there, and we can even search by maximum. Let's say the maximum item that we have in there, we can always search, and that's just for potatoes. So what I will do now is to take you guys straight into C# development environment, and we'll put one of these together. You guys see how I've put together this stock control system. So let's do that now. Hi, this is C# tutorial of stock control system. So let's start by clicking on new project. Okay, I'm going to give my project a name. I'll call it C_stock_control. There. And click on OK. Make sure C# and the Windows form application is selected. Click on OK. Now that the form is ready, let's go to the property and set the form size to approximately 1368 by 700. There. Now the next thing is to convert the following stock information. Let me show it to you guys into database. So all of these will be converted into database. So to achieve that, I will have to import those into database. Let me open up a database. There we go. Click on blank data, and let's give this a name. I'm just going to call that CC_stock. So let's save that. I think maybe I should save it straight onto my desktop. Save it onto the desktop. There. Okay, then click on create. And there we go, guys. My database is ready. The next thing I will do is to click on external data right there, select text file, and let's browse to where I have my database or the data files right in here. It's called potato. And now click on open. Click on next, and the next one will be next as well. And the next dialog, let's select first row contain fields name. Click on next and click on next. Now click on next, and I'll leave the name as P catalog. Click on finish and click on close. There we go. That is my P catalog there. The next thing I will do is let's repeat exactly the same thing for the next file. That's supposed to be the P customer. Click on OK and click on OK. Let's select the first row and next. Primary key selected. Click on next and finish. Close. Okay, the other two I will just speed that up. Okay, now I have all my tables in place. The last one is there, and there they are. So the next thing I want to do is to create. Let's create a query and add all of the tables onto my query area, and there we go. Close that. Alright, so let's link up these tables. We have this right here, and what else do we have? We have this here, so we might as well just rearrange. Okay, and there we go. There. Now I'm just going to add some of those columns onto my system here. First of all, let me go for the products. Let's go for the order number, item ID, then item itself, the price, the size, stock level, order, and so on. So I've got all of those ones. Then we need a customer. We already have item ID, that's fine. Customer ID, yeah, we can get that. Get the customer name, address, and postcode there. So that is fine. So that's my query ready. Let's run it and see how it looks like. That is how the query looks like, so that's fine. So we might as well just save that query. Save the query, really. Yeah, save it. Let's give it a name. We'll just call it stock. That's fine. There, that's the query right there. Save. Now I have no use for this anymore. All I just need to do is to add it onto my C#. There. Now let's come right here to project. Select the project, come to where it says add new data source, and click on next. Click on next again, and let's click on okay. Now we browse to wherever this data is stored. I have it right on my desktop. There we go. And get rid of this admin. Test it if it works. Yeah, that's fine. It's working fine. Click on OK. And there we go. Click on next. And this is only asking you to confirm if you would like the database to be saved inside your project folder. So I'm going to say yes. And there we go. Click on next. Now I will select both the tables. That's selected, and right in here is my query. You guys still remember that's the name of my query. Click on next and click on finish. And there, guys. Okay, right here I have my data source. If you can't find your data source, sometimes all you need to do is go straight to view, and you see where it says other windows right here, and just click on that, and right at the top you should find your data source. Okay, now the only table I need is my query, so I'm going to drag the query. Okay, click on that. Let me get the details first. Drag the details, drop it up there. There we go. Now I have the details up there, and let's arrange it. Let's tidy it up. Okay, move this here, and maybe move this somewhere here. That's fine. And this is to do with the customer details there. And if you guys look up here, you should see the navigator there. Now let's go back to the data source, change that to data grid view. I'll drag the data grid view, drop it here, and there. That gives you the customers and both the product detail, the stock, everything about the stock, and the customers details right there. Yeah, that's fine. If I run it right there, guys, this is how it all looks like. So I can use this as my navigation button, or maybe I should add some other buttons there. But one thing I want to do is to add a search button. So let's close that. And right here, maybe up here, we can always add a search button, or maybe here. Okay, now maybe we add it here. Click on that, and let's select, maybe we should select a text box or a text field there. Have a text field there, and let's see if we can increase the text field. Let's increase it to maybe about 400. Yeah, that's good. And right here, I think I should add a label, and that label, maybe call that search. Let's get that label here. Right, and in this very one, let that be my button there. For the button, maybe we should get something let's look for an icon for that button. Go to the properties there, and where it says image, click on that very image. Let's look for an image to suit the button. Okay guys, here are the images. I think maybe I have a lot of choice here. Maybe I should settle for maybe this. That does not represent a search, so maybe we should just use a plain one. Let's go for the plain one and see how it looks like. That is the plain button there. So when we click on that, we should be able to search. Okay. Now, the next thing we want to do, maybe in the first place, let's change this. Let's come to start position, get it centered, that's fine. And here, let's change the form to stock control system. Stock control system, that is fine. Now that is ready, so we double click on this very button, and right here I'm going to declare the following variable. Let's say stock control underscore control. Yeah, there. So that's my variable that I will use, but there's something I think I should do here. Let's come in here and add as follows a combo box. This very combo box, I'm going to move it here. There. I think we should delete this really. Alright, maybe add a separator. Get a separator here. Okay, there's a separator there. Now this, let's increase that size, the size of that as well. Let's come in here. Yeah, that's it. Maybe we'll go for about 300. Okay, now this is my search. I can always enter some data in there, and this one, let's change the name of these to CMD search. There. Okay, the next thing is let's double click on the form and enter the following. So if we go back to the form, let's come in here. We can always then run the program, and there guys, so when we drop that down, those are the search criteria that I will be using. And here, if I enter any data in here, I should be able to click on this. So the next thing I want to do now is to enter switch box in there, or switch statement, switch statement in here. But then we change the name of this to txt search, which is right here. There, done. Okay, so double click on this and enter as follows right there. Bring it down, and there from here down here, those are the lines of code that I will use to search the text box and the combo box. We can just copy it across there. So let's give that a try and see. So right here, if I enter, let's say, since I'm searching with 1, 2 and 3, I can just select any of them. Let's say I want to search by stock level, and let's go for maybe 11. Enter 11 there, check there we go. Or if we want to search by reorder, and the reorder happen to be whatever that is 15, right there, and let's search by maximum stock. Let's go for 45 there. Okay, and that is how our stock control program works. So the other thing that is just left is just to enhance the interface, and we call it the end of this program. So let's come in here, let's select all of these, let's select it all, and come to the property right here, Just increase the font size so that it's a little bit readable. That bold there. So I'll just take care of that and get back to you guys. Okay guys, this is how the stock exchange looks now. So if I click on that, or stock control, I can always search like you guys have seen earlier on. So let's go for 20 there and there, and those are the stock with 20 input right there. So with that guys, I'm gonna call it the end of this program. I suppose you all enjoy it. So you all have a nice day now. Bye for now.